Hey now, say now.
Hey now, say now.
Hmm. What we got for the people that? Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I was already trying to jump into it. So you already know this is Petty on the Rocks podcast. I'm your host, Erica Jade,
And I am VTA, over the accomplished.
the best host ever. Hmm.
Oh, I'm the best co-host ever. You are the best host ever.
Well, you can be the best host ever too because you're starting your men's mental health podcast. So you know.
Yeah, but that's it's not as good as this.
Oh, cut it the hell out. Yes, it
I'm
is.
not
You're
this
trying to
dynamic.
toot my horn. You're
This
trying to toot my
dynamic.
goddamn horn.
This dynamic suits the chemistry that we have, and dynamic with that one. It's not even though the work isn't as hard. You stay on top.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, no, this nigga's tripping.
Hmm?
It's one of those things, like,
Okay.
as opposed to with us two, we could bounce off each other. The ideas flow, the opinions, like we could give difference of opinion and it'll make sense, or we could give separate opinions and it still makes sense, at least to me. Hopefully it makes sense to our viewers too. I mean, our listeners and viewers. But it be making sense to me when we don't agree on things, and it also makes sense to me when we do agree on things. And I think that dynamic of like your pleasant voice and my burly voice, like, I think it's a vibe.
I think your voice is pleasantly burly. It's not like, you know.
Yeah, some days I wish I could sound more like DMX though.
Oh.
Yo, homie, with that shit.
I remember I was in Yonkers, New York one time, and there was a DMX personator outside the chicken spot. And he was very good. Very, very good. Very convincing.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to
Yonkers.
Shout
out to Yonkers. My sister went to school upstate New York. She went to Iona, so shout out to Iona College, and she lived in Yonkers, and that is the one and only time I was in New York for a long period of time. Was when I was in her house. I think we was there for like a day or something like that.
A day?
Yeah. I'm not fond of being up north. I'm cool. It's too congested.
Yes, it is.
It is way too congested. I'm trying to get out of the neighborhood I'm in the DMV because it's too congested. Put me somewhere where it ain't 100,000 people in 1 mile.
Harrisburg.
Yes, that's Lord. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. If not there, somewhere out there. All right, let's see what we got for these wonderful people. I'm going to go.
People? Our 3 people?
Yeah. Our 3 to 12 listeners. Hey, I got that 12 follower on Twitter now. I am officially Jesus.
Cut it out. You are funny.
If y'all don't want me to be Jesus no more, either one person unfollow me or a couple more people follow me, and I won't say I'm Jesus. But as long as I got these 12 followers, I am him.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just sad. I'm happy I got my little 12. Me and my 12. I'm going to lead these 12 followers to the promised land, and they're going to tell everybody about how Vernon Petty changed the game.
I'm so done. Followed him into the promised land.
Yeah, the promised land of Petty. For real.
Okay, but sugar darling, what you got for the people today?
Man. You know, I love to talk about my artificial intelligence and how I believe they might be a threat to human well-being and human society, even though they're creating artificial intelligence like it could solve problems, but it could definitely create a little more problems than it solves. So, a chess robot grabbed and broke. Well, he grabbed and broke a finger of a 7-year-old opponent. This happened in Moscow, and it happened because the child violated safety rules by taking the turn too quickly. Normally, when you're playing chess, it's just a game of strategic thinking, calm concentration, and a patient intellectual endeavor. It's normally no violence involved. But the same cannot be said about these daggone machines. So a chess playing robot apparently unsettled by how quick the 7-year-old boy reacted, he grabbed and broke his fingers during a match.
Yeah.
After the incident, they were saying uh the machine, played a bunch of matches without being upset. So,
And to that, I smack my butt and tell them to kiss it, because that's some bullshit. I
yeah.
don't even understand. And if I was that mother, I would sue the shit out of them fucking robotic people.
If
Like,
you
how.
want to see the video on
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, because Twitter's the greatest app on earth. I hate to say it. I wish I was getting paid to say it, but Twitter's the greatest app on
Goodbye.
earth. We're not going to debate that at all. But if you want to see it, it's at Russian_market, and there's a video. It shows the video. I'm not going. I had to show y'all. Had to tell y'all what the video was at. I didn't watch the video, but there's a video. Um.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, in other news, they are continuing to enhance these robotic individuals. And I will never forget how I was working for a emergency clinic. I was in the laboratory, and basically I was only there to work for maybe a month and a half, no more, before I was going to be replaced with the robot.
Ooh.
Yeah. Shout out to Hershey Medical Center.
That is crazy. And
Yep.
that should not be happening. Y'all know how I
Hmm.
feel about robots. I'm not against the idea.
I am.
I'm
Unless
against the
the robot.
idea of giving them a personality.
Hmm.
100% against the idea of giving them
You
any
seen
kind of personality.
iRobot, correct?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, I understand. And I understand. And they do put a lot of truth in these films. Like a lot of these films contain truth. They won't tell you that it contains truth,
Mm-hmm.
but they definitely put a lot of truth in these. We just got to take heed. That's the best advice I have for that. We do love the advancements that technology gives us, but there are several disadvantages that technology brings as well. So we just got to be more mindful of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got one more for you.
Yes.
A woman claims she shot her husband at a DC hotel
Mm-hmm.
because he was molesting children.
So
Um,
she shot him because he was molesting children.
yes.
Is there proof? Um, or was this a mad woman who just figured this would be a good sympathy story as to why I shot my husband?
Well, she said she was married to the guy for 5 years. They lived
Mm-hmm.
in Baltimore, and she owns a child care center in
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore County.
Mm.
And she received multiple calls from parents of the daycare accusing her husband of molesting their children. She did
Oh.
not want to kill her husband.
Wait, did she kill
Just,
him?
huh?
Did she kill him?
Nah, she just
Oh.
shot him.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
She said she don't want to kill him. She honestly wanted to kill herself because she put
Oh.
those kids in harm's way. And
Mm-hmm.
she, she's had a natural passion for the kids and for it to go down in the manner, and for her dream to get cut down by some nigga,
Yeah.
you know,
But
it
that
made
goes back
her.
into doing extensive research on your partner. I know this is petty, but this is why we're here. Like if you look up my baby father, Jawan Henry Davis, just like you look up me, you see I have prostitution charges from 2015. You'll see that he has domestic charges from as of I don't know, recently, but whatever. And he has a track record of it. So it's like any female that gets I didn't know, and I didn't know what to expect. Bitch, you're dumb. You're stupid. And I'm not saying she's dumb and stupid because clearly she married him, but it would have been wise of her to know who she was marrying. And that goes back into being careful who the fuck you allow around not just your children, anybody's children, anywhere. Like, anywhere. That means the goddamn daycare centers. I've heard a lot of parents say, they don't send their kids to the daycare until they're able to talk for these exact reasons, and it shouldn't be like that. So it's just disheartening to hear,
it,
and I feel like she probably should have killed them. I also hope that every piece of the law is used to put his nasty ass in jail. And that's pretty much how I feel about that because I have talked about it openly being molested by people in the church that my mom trusted. So, with that being said, I feel for any child that goes through that, and especially if you're scared to tell a parent and shout out to the kids who were able to gather themselves and articulate what happened to them and were confident enough to tell their parents. So, yeah. And my baby from Baltimore, just in case anybody cared to know. But go ahead.
um, she was arrested and charged with assault with intent to kill. The
Mhm.
husband does have life-threatening injuries.
Good.
Um, and I believe she's being held without bond.
Free that woman.
Hey man,
Free that woman.
what we will say is all heroes do not wear capes,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't imagine what she was going through when she found out, when she got the accusations, and
Mm-hmm.
B, when she confronted him about it, because it all really, like, she shot him because when she, like, it was only an argument, you know what I mean, at first. So she brought it up, they argued, and she
Mm-hmm.
said he stood up and started coming towards her.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when she, had to bow bow,
Pow pow.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm under the belief that I feel like she should have a better chance at freedom, I hope,
Mm-hmm.
because, you know, whether
If
whether or
they
not
freed
this
that
dude was touching
bodega
these,
worker, they should free her ass.
yeah, exactly. And whether or not he was touching these kids, when you get more than one, two, three sets of accusations, you got to call. You got to, hey, look, man. They say you are doing the
You gotta
wrong
blow the
shit.
whistle.
Yeah, you can't just let it happen, because then if you let it happen and you enabling that person, you don't know
Mm-hmm.
what the hell that person's capable of.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel bad for that man. I definitely feel bad for her, and I really feel bad for her mental health and mental state, because
Mm-hmm.
when you're trying to save the world, you don't suspect the person that you're closest to right next to you is trying to
Mm-hmm.
destroy it. And so
Mm-hmm.
that in itself has to be a very difficult cross to bear.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my I'm trying to be like, I'm trying not to down the dude, because even though I
What?
can, even though I can, even though I can, I don't want to necessarily focus on him being a fuck nigga, because he is a fuck nigga. I want to be more focused on, like, damn, I feel for her mind state because really she was building a dream in her mind. She was building what she had thought of as her dream. She owned the daycare. She figured she was doing her part and getting to the bag.
Mm.
So the motherfucker right next to you fucking up the bag and fucking up the mental health of families, plural, and
Mm-hmm.
including yours. So like I don't even want to highlight him. He ain't shit. I'm glad he is going through what he's going through. But I want to highlight her. Like shout out to her. I wish nothing but like blessings and high vibrations for her because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
she deserves that more because the justice system ain't about to treat her better because she had to drop on this nigga. The justice system gonna be like, oh well, based on the law, you can't go on. They ain't gonna show no real leniency on her the way they should because A, she's a woman, and B, she's a black woman.
Mm.
So like, yeah. As much as I would want to, oh fuck this nigga for being a bitch ass nigga, nah, yeah. That goes without saying. I pray for Shawty's mental health. I pray for her solitude. I pray that she could find some sort of strength to endure what she's about to go through now and like adversities that she's about to go through now. I wish she never had to go through it. I wish this shit wasn't a story we had to report on, like for real. Because I'm, it. How many times, how many episodes do I come on here and be like, dog, don't be violent towards women?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
If not every episode.
Yeah, you feel me? Like almost every episode, I mean, hey, you don't need to put your hands on nobody. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. And I would hate for this conversation to have to be so layered the way I gotta say men. Don't hit your women and all this. And
Mm-hmm.
don't be out here touching kids. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it should be a no-brainer. Don't be out here touching kids. Don't be out here acting weird. Like you shouldn't be doing those type of bad things because of the energy and what have you that may follow.
Right.
But you know how that go. Sometimes you feel like the bad people don't suffer enough and the good people suffer too much.
Mm.
Yep.
So let's go to more lighthearted things.
Okay.
Still petty, but lighthearted. So basically, we're going to talk about Rolling Loud. No, we're clearly not there.
Hey, I didn't know if you
People,
wanted to talk about Rolling Loud.
shout out to the people who did go. However, I'm not going to lie. I'm not as excited to ever go because I've never been. However, it seems like these events get more and more ridiculously unorganized the more they do them.
Yep.
So we're gonna start with Kid Cudi getting slapped in the face with a bottle or thrown a water bottle thrown at his face.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, I feel like whoever the thrower was, as much technology as we got, y'all motherfuckers should be able to pinpoint that little bastard. Second of all, that motherfucker should get an assault charge because how the fuck you gonna throw anything at anyone, especially someone that is performing, doing a motherfucking service to you motherfuckers who are in the audience. I'm confused. And it's like this generation think that shit is cool, think that shit's funny, think that shit like, oh, did you see that shit? Instead of some real loyal fans whooping that motherfucker's ass because that was uncalled for. How would he have felt if it was his nappy headed, stringy haired mother up on the motherfucking stage and somebody threw some shit at him or her? My bad. How would the fuck they feel? It's like this world is getting
Mm-hmm.
so like I don't even know what the word is. Unraveled, so fucking just degenerate. Like I don't even understand like where that was okay. And it's like if he would have jumped off that stage and could pinpoint who threw that shit, I feel he should have fucked them up or had security been able to fuck them up because
Mm-hmm.
that was an assault. Period. Point blank. You threw an object at me because you didn't like the melodies that was being sung or sang or whatever, nigga, get the fuck on and get the fuck out the crowd and go somewhere else until you ready to see who's performing next. Like, that's just my take on it. And I just feel like people do shit that you allow them to do. You start fucking people up for the shit that they doing, ain't too many people want to think about doing it.
Yeah.
So you let one person get away with hitting somebody in the face with a water bottle. What do you think is going to happen in the future? In the future? In the future? More stupid nut ass shit because these motherfucking this generation 20s and what are they in their 20s under 30? Like they got some motherfucking unresolved things going on. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why this culture, like we got so much cancel culture. How about canceling ignorance? How about canceling rude bitches? Rude ass motherfucking niggas. And when I say niggas, y'all know I mean everybody with a dick under the sound of my voice and whoever don't even hear this. If you got a dick, I'm talking about you if you're reckless. The point is we need to normalize treating each other better. Like, I don't know if that young person that had needed a hug that day or clearly never got the love he needed in his life that made him react as such. Because if I don't like somebody, the first thing I don't think about is causing them harm or it's actually getting away from them, not being bothered with them. So I mean, he wasn't out there. Ain't nobody throw shit at Saucy Santana when he was popping his shit about the gays being better and doing this and doing that. Like, what the fuck is up?
Right.
And I'm not saying he should have got anything thrown at him, but what I am saying is, how is it we respect the most disrespectful motherfuckers and disrespect the most respectful motherfuckers? I don't
Mm-hmm.
get it. I
Yeah.
don't fucking understand it. That's like even with me, I mind my motherfucking business. You know, there's still people in the world. You're still a whore. You don't got your kids. You're this. You're that. Like, damn. Are you gonna pay for my lawyer? You gonna get me into a property with like 3-4 acres? Like, what, you gonna do something to help the cause? You gonna support the kid?
Right.
Like, I could tell people all day long, I'm transitioning. I don't sell coochie no more. I don't sell coochie no more. You know what they still gonna say? You're a whore. You don't have it. So it's like some people are just mentally stuck in bitterness, miserable. Because if you are genuinely happy with yourself and you understand love and peace and understanding, you understand that people make mistakes, you understand everything's not gonna go your way, and you understand and accept that everybody's different without going into a chaotic fit because someone's not, I guess, being what you want them to be. I don't know. Usually people that hate me are people that I don't fuck with no more. I never fucked with or fucked with and stopped fucking with, which is, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
don't fuck with no more. But no one can say, oh, yeah, I'm out in these streets. I'm out here trolling. I'm out here starting shit. I'm out here talking to everybody about everything other than the podcast, of course. But, I'm not out here like, oh, girl, let's go gang up on this girl or let's go gang up on this boy or let's go. I don't give a fuck. It's really like the next day, it's over. If it makes 24 hours, I'm good. But
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers will literally, like, I've had people literally, I've seen you hop from state to state. You were just over here. Like, nigga, we don't even have daily, casual, or even any type of association. Why the fuck are you on my dick like this? And you're
Right.
not supporting. You're on my dick. You're not supporting. You're on my dick, and you're not doing nothing but spectating and or trying to scrutinize me. And it's like, bitch, grow the fuck up. Go the fuck head. I just see somebody post on motherfucking Instagram. I mean, on Facebook, and I ain't gonna say no names, but this person is in their 50s, and this person posted um people with their fake ass accomplishment and not really on shit and ain't doing shit. Like, how miserable do you have to be to intervene in somebody else's quote unquote fake accomplishments? Like,
Mm-hmm.
why do you care? If I seen somebody on Facebook today or tomorrow and was like, oh, I just got accepted into this, or I'll be the first one, if not, even if I don't know them, I'm gonna give you a heart. If I know you, I'm a comment. Like, like, I don't understand. So to see somebody's grown ass mama to be up there like, oh, well, people get their fake ass accomplishments. You ain't shit. You ain't not gonna be shit. She was like, you ain't shit. You ain't doing shit. All these fake ass accomplishments. I'm like, damn. And I felt kind of attacked, even though it wasn't directed. But it's like, damn. I literally just posted about us, reaching our 50th episode, all that good jazz, and I'm like
Mm-hmm.
feeling good about it. And then it's like that little fucked up ass status, even if it wasn't meant for me or meant for me, I don't know. It was, like I said, indirected. It was just a subliminal, I guess. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, to people that feel good about themselves, why are you trying to tear them down? Why are you trying to make them feel insignificant? Like, okay, well, you think you're doing good. You boosting yourself up for nothing. It's like, but what are you doing? Are you doing anything to help me achieve these accomplishments? Or are you sitting over here talking shit about people that's actually trying? If I got on there today or tomorrow and said, I had a talk with the president, I'm so excited. Who are you to be disrespectful to about it? Like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I
Yeah,
don't get
it's
people. And that's what my point is. There's people literally just out there mad as fuck. There's people out there that are just miserable. But my advice to all y'all motherfuckers, keep your bitch asses at home. Stop going around people and bringing their sunshine down.
yeah.
Because that motherfucker that was on the stage at the Rolling Loud, you was a piece of shit for that. Like, you was raised in a zoo. Your mother is an animal because she clearly didn't teach you not to be disrespectful to people that are performing a service and not causing you any motherfucking harm. Not disturbing your peace, not motherfucking being offensive to you, literally doing their job.
Mm-hmm.
And you had one job, and that was to either enjoy it or move the fuck on, and you decided to be a dick about it. So yeah, that's my rant about that. And there, it was something else about Rolling Loud. It was they cut Migo. I mean, they cut Gucci and Migos set short, but they're saying this Keisha Dior, whatever. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say her name for real, but that lady, Gucci's wife, she basically said their set was over. That's why they cut it.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. I
But
guess. But something is the only problem I have with Rolling Loud is they I don't like the amount of cooperation with law enforcement that the actual Rolling Loud company has.
mhm,
It's real fishy. Before every Rolling Loud, every one of them, right before or during or in the midst of it, there's a rapper or five that'll get arrested.
mhm,
Before every show or during every show after every event. Like, that's the only reason I would never want to go to one of those. I don't want to go there and run the risk of being disappointed to hear that the artist or two artists I went there for may have possibly gotten detained, and then I get to miss out on the performance. I spent my money to take a trip, to make accommodations, to get hotel. You know what I mean? Like, so, like,
mhm,
that's the downside to the Rolling Loud thing. They are in bed with law enforcement, like, a little too snugly.
mhm.
I'm all aware that you got to keep events safe and all that jazz, but y'all literally, like, have a contract with the hip hop police
Mm,
to get, like, nigga.
mhm. You're breaking up really bad. You're breaking
A
up.
lot of these rappers
You're
outside.
hello, 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 hello,
You
hello.
can't hear me at all.
No, I can hear you now, but that whole minute was just
Oh, that's bullshit on top of bullshit. This
But go ahead.
technology shit is pissing me off.
Yeah,
Another
but they
reason
can
why I
make
got
a
to get up.
robot. They can make a robot break a kid's finger though.
Yeah,
I'm
look,
telling you,
yeah.
iPhone is trying to get us to get the 13s. Okay, if y'all don't know, we don't have the motherfucking 13s. It don't matter what number we got, but it's not 13. And I swear to God, ever since that shit been rolling out and out, my phone has been running like a fucking 5C. But go ahead.
Nah, that's crazy. And my only beef with that y'all couldn't hear me for that last minute is I'm literally outside. I'm not in nowhere with my.
I was about to ask you, did you move or something? Because that's what happened.
Nah, I've been in the same spot, like holding the phone the same way, all of that. So shout out to Sprint's shitty ass service, because ever since T-Mobile and Sprint merged, this has been the worst service I've ever fucking had.
I mean, AT&T isn't any better, and they're fucking expensive. But we're not going to talk about it. Shout out to my phone company, a motherfucking T&T, a pieces of shit. But go
The
ahead.
only
I'm
thing
sorry.
T-Mobile is good for is that hold music.
Hmm.
Their hold music is the best hold music in the world. Boom, 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 boom. All the memes, that meme hold on music, that should be
Goodbye.
T-Mobile. Things be
Goodbye.
bankhead bouncing to that fucking hold on music. But nah, okay. So back to what I was saying.
Rolling Loud must be listening because every time you say Rolling Loud, your mic goes out. It sounds distorted. Hello?
Breaking up?
Yeah, every time you start talking about Rolling Loud, it gets distorted. Like, nah, we don't want you to say that.
Dog, that's fucking
Like,
crazy.
I
See?
swear on everything. I know I didn't hear anything you said. Rolling Loud and the prop. It well, that's what it sounds like.
Long story short, stop locking up rappers before these fucking concerts so the fans
Ah,
can enjoy it.
ah,
Police, rap
yo.
police,
Yo, that's
promoters.
so fucking crazy. Maybe that's what it was. That's what you was trying to say. Because I swear to
Yeah, I
God,
was saying it
if
in an intelligent way the first two times.
if you listen to this, if you run this back, what time we at? If you can run this
Yeah,
back
I
to
see it.
30
We at
minutes,
30, 31. Yep.
yeah, they playing with you. But you're not lying, and that's so ironic you said that because Pete literally was like, "Yo, every time I want to go to Rolling Loud, my favorite rapper, or the one I want to see the most, always get locked up." And this time it was Kodak.
Yep. Oh, and this ain't the first time Kodak been locked up. And
Mm,
before Rolling Loud.
mm.
Yeah. And they just be magically picking on that nigga. I'm like, bruh, come on, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. Like, the
Mm.
people don't deserve that. Like, they picking on that nigga, man. Like, now I can
Yeah,
say it. Now I can say it. They picking on that nigga, man.
yeah, that's crazy because he definitely was. It does seem like every fucking time they always, you know what I mean, doing some weird shit, and it's just crazy. Like that shit don't make no fucking sense.
At all. At all.
Oh shit! Sorry, this is Mary J. Blige. I have a message for you. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm a pivot off of Rolling Loud because apparently the government don't like when I talk about rappers getting locked up because the government's
Yeah,
in on
that
it,
was so
guys.
crazy.
The government's in on it, guys. Let's not forget they are. But anywho, uh this is I'm reading something from the Maryland. Oh, I apologize. From the Montgomery County Public
Hmm.
Schools guidelines. Um, they they said students can use whichever bathroom or locker room they feel matches their gender identity, and they advise the other students who are uncomfortable with this to seek counseling.
Oh shit.
Now, I'm just read a little piece off of this real quick. Um, my God. Where facilities are designed by gender, students must be provided access to gender-specific facilities in alignment with their in alignment with their consistently asserted gender identity, which is what I just said. You know what I'm saying? Um, and if a student is uncomfortable with that shared facility, upon request, they should be provided with the safe alternative arrangement, like a single bathroom or a private portion of the locker room or a different time of the day to do that, to get themselves together. Um, it says some students may feel uncomfortable with a transgender student using the same sex specific facility, and this discomfort is not a reason to deny access to the transgender student.
Say
Um,
this again.
Some students may feel uncomfortable with the transgender student using the same sex specific facility, but
Hmm.
this discomfort should not be a reason to deny access to the transgender student.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, but what my opinion on this is at some point we can't let people live in fantasy land forever.
Mm-hmm.
How come like these 30 they claim that shit is so progressive. They claim we so progressive.
Mm-hmm.
If it's so progressive, then black unarmed motherfuckers or black armed motherfuckers shouldn't be getting killed by the police.
Mm-hmm.
If shit is so progressive, then the wages of female CEOs and people and women of management shouldn't be so much less than the men in management. If we are so progressive, the WNBA players should be getting way more money than they are getting. The WNBA, Brittany Griner would not be in Russia if the WNBA paid a fair enough wage to their players.
Mm.
If we were so progressive, there wouldn't be so much hate towards women. There wouldn't be so much hate towards black people. There wouldn't be so much hate towards people of Latin descent. There wouldn't be so much just hate in general. I don't like talking about Asian hate because that shit is kind of commercialized and bullshit.
Mm.
People don't dislike Asian people the way people think people dislike Asian people.
Mm-hmm.
But all of these other groups, like black people and Spanish people, get it the worst.
Mm.
Hands down. In my
Facts.
opinion, I wish black and Spanish people would unite, but black people have ruined that.
Facts.
I won't say Spanish people have ruined that. Black people have ruined that. Black people
Mm-hmm.
got this fucking weird sense of pride and individuality that it kind of scares other people away from trying to embrace them the proper way. If we
Mm-hmm.
were so progressive, we just wouldn't be. If we were living in such a progressive nation, then the United States, which is ran by all these old motherfuckers, let's say
Mm-hmm.
that again, ran by all the United States is ran by a bunch of fucking grandparents
Mm-hmm.
and great
Mm-hmm.
grandparents and great great grandparents. If we were so progressive, there would be younger people in office. The defense budget for the military wouldn't fucking be so high that you gotta fucking inflate everything and not give no support to your home country. Like, we're not progressive. We're not fucking progressive. So why the fuck we gotta be progressive about genders?
Right.
Nigga, you a man. Yes, you want to be a girl, but you're a man. You shouldn't have the option to be anything other than a man until you're out of school.
Facts.
Don't identify yourself as a pronoun. Be a fucking gay man and use the fucking bathroom. It's a fucking bathroom. How long are you supposed to be in there anyway? Fucking uh 4 minutes max, 7 minutes max if you're taking the shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
really, what are we talking about here? Like, this whole everybody can use everybody else's bathroom. Look, as a person who has worked in a lot of industries where I've cleaned a couple of different kinds of restrooms, let me tell you, the women's restroom is fucking disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Usually always.
But the men's restroom smells like piss that you wouldn't understand.
Mm. That I do understand. Men's bathroom always smell like piss.
Yeah, and it's fucking disgusting shit because women don't want their ass touch the seats. Very understandable. I'm not saying it ain't. But why would we want to mingle men part and women part in these restrooms and I
Mm.
mix genders and like that? The assault,
Mm-hmm.
I believe the crimes of assault and sexual assault and all of that is going to skyrocket amongst people that have to use shared restrooms. You don't know how many
Mm.
weirdos is out here. Oh, this nigga got on the dress so he could identify as a girl and then go in a women's restroom and rape a broad. No, I'm
Mm.
not
Mm.
for
Mm.
it. I don't like it. Yes, it's not up to me, but I'm not for it and I don't like it. And I think it's an agenda to bring women down. That's all I believe a lot of this
Mm-hmm.
transgender thing is about, bringing women down. Men, because women could bring life, and so men are doing everything in their power to try themselves, which is the laws of, which is against several forms of spirituality, which is against,
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
you know, incubate babies, whatever, you know, I went on a rant, but it was a necessary rant.
This shit is so.
For
It's
real.
just so much going on. I don't even. I don't even know.
Yeah,
Shout
that's a
out to
heavy
the dude
topic.
on my Facebook that posted. He posted something. I just seen it on the Jasmine brand. He posted something that was funny. Hold on, cause you know this is petty on the rocks, and
Petty on
we
the
have petty
rocks,
ass moments.
petty on the
Mm.
rocks, we
Okay,
petty.
so basically it said. So this was 2 days ago. It said I get turned off so easily because why the fuck you got flies landing on you? Now I literally just seen this post on motherfucking on my Facebook timeline, and it's just like, damn, everything's regurgitated. It's kind of annoying, you know,
Yeah.
kind of annoying. Let's see what else we got to talk about.
What you got for me, baby? Because I got something for you.
Mm, so you know the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer came out.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
You know, the funniest part about that is I believe it's going to be a disappointment.
What?
Yep.
Why?
Well, my thing is, how I want to word this right. I want to word this right so I don't seem completely insensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Either A, I know Chadwick Boseman is an amazing was an amazing Black Panther. You feel me? I'm not
Mm-hmm.
this ain't a knock to him, but A, y'all should have either not had him be the lead in the first one, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure he told y'all that he was going through something.
No, they said he didn't tell nobody.
Ah, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, damn. All right. Well, all right. Or B, y'all should have shot that movie and the sequel together.
Mm.
This is the problem I had with America. Not America. This is the problem I had with just entertainment and things of that nature.
Okay.
We don't get time back. You feel me? I personally love the Coming to America sequel. It was 30 years late. Nobody asked for it. I get it. But Leslie Jones, you did your thing, girl. You did your thing, Leslie. You did your fucking thing. Shout out to
Hmm.
Leslie Jones.
Shout
She
out
did
to
her
that
fucking
lady.
thing on that Jones. Leslie Jones made me realize why she is, in fact, who she is in that movie. She did
Mm-hmm.
her thing. She gave that shit some life that movie wouldn't have had without her.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'll say about that. She ain't had to do much because she wasn't the main character, but she did what she had. What she did made put that movie from a 4 to a 5 on a scale of 1 to 5 for me. For
Mm.
me. For me personally. Nobody else. I can't speak for other people. Like, because a lot of
You're breaking up again. Did I lose you? Did I lose you? All right, we're going to give it about a couple seconds. Well, let's say it. What time is it? 12:48. So 12. Oh, well, damn, it just turned 12:49. All right, so we're going to give it an exact minute. So when it hits 12:50, if Vern is not available, um,
I apologize. I apologize.
okay.
I apologize. The one thing that happened, I didn't think was gonna happen. We had enough time. You know, ironically, ironically. My phone does not ring during pre-record. Well, when it's just chopping it
You're
up
breaking up.
for an
Sounds
hour
like
before the
bullshit.
recording.
You
What
said
about
it's
now?
break you. Yeah, but you said you normally when we're talking for hours before.
Okay. Yep. Normally when we talk and we're doing the pre-production, uh, having nobody call me.
I was gonna say,
Blah
and
blah
your
blah.
voice
It
don't
seems
be
like as
going
soon
out
as we
like
finish
this.
rapping,
This shit sound like
at all,
you in
it'd
the
be like, oh,
Matrix.
even if it's recording, let's mess up the recordings. It's all right. I'm gonna be up there soon. I'm gonna be up there soon, so it ain't gonna be no static.
Mm-hmm.
We won't have these issues. That I hate this satellite shit
Mm-hmm.
with a passion. I hate it with a passion. But yeah, it seems
Mm-hmm.
like I only get bothered when I'm busy. I wasn't busy for hours. I fucking had enough time to bullshit around for like an hour this morning. No interruptions.
Mm-hmm.
The second you
Right.
try and get something done, that's just how it works. That's life. I'm mad I didn't put the
Mm-hmm.
joint on Do Not Disturb, so that was my fault too. But nobody was bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta be under the assumption, oh, my shit ain't gonna ring. My shit ain't ring in days. I had like 3 phone calls yesterday.
Mm.
You know what
You
I'm
know what's
saying?
so crazy? And this is petty and off topic. I'm just looking at the outpour and how many black men that don't settle with black women. I'm sorry, that sounds fucked up. Who do not decide to be with black women that like purposely go out of the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, how many times do you guys have to fucking learn? You think it's, oh, women is this type of woman. We're all the same, just different fucking names, literally, when it comes down to certain shit. So it's like, if a black woman is assertive, if she is, I would say strong, fuck that shit. If she's strong and opinionated, and not a fucking walkover floor rug, then she is aggressive. She is this, she is that. Black women don't know how to be submissive. But if a Hispanic woman is the same exact way, oh, she's spicy. I love that about them. That's just how Spanish women are. It's like, yeah, you could suck a dick and die because clearly you got some type of fucked up shit in your head. And you know what's crazy to me?
Mm-hmm.
And what sparked that conversation is because Exhibit's estranged wife says he's lying to avoid paying huge spousal support. Y'all get with these foreign bitches, these white women, these Russian women, these women that are not even from the country that we not technically from. You get with these women like, oh yeah, I got me a prize, I got me something exotic, and they fucking butt fuck y'all every fucking time.
Every time.
Every fucking time.
Every single
Exhibit,
time.
Dr. Dre. You got any more for me? Because I
I
swear
thought
it's
Dr.
a
J wife was black.
no. The white
His
woman who's trying to get all that money from him.
she's not black. His ex-wife ain't black.
Let me look at
His
something.
ex-wife's black. She's just really light skinned.
Let me see something. Who was I just talking about?
You talking about
Dr. Dre.
Exhibit.
No,
Oh,
you said Dr. Dre's wife is.
yeah.
All right, let me see.
His ex-wife, I think, is a black lady. She's just a really fair-skinned black lady. But no, I'm not. I don't want that. I don't want your point to be lost in that though.
She does not look like no black. Okay, maybe that picture. Oh, maybe she is. Nah, I'm not. Eh, nah. Jury's out on that.
I don't want your point to get lost though.
Nicole Young, I don't know. She looks
That's
pretty
a black.
fucking
That's a
white.
black. That's a black ass name.
I know a white bitch named Nicole from DC. Literally.
Nicole Young, no.
Her name was like Nicole
I
Watkins.
have never. I have never met a white person with the last name Young.
Okay, well, we'll say she's on the lighter side of black, but she doesn't look like she's black. She looks more of the other stuff than black, but whatever. Anyway, the point is, I just feel like it's not kind of fucked up. It is fucked up because it's like black men don't want black women until they're damaged and wounded and motherfucking going through the worst times of their life. But as soon as they get up, they forget that that's where they came from and be like, oh yeah, oh, like, come on, bro. Like, the fucking Tyler Perry movie where the lady put the man through school and then left with the little Spanish bitch, like that. That's some real life shit.
Yeah,
And it's
that
fucked up.
definitely happens.
I must say I gave a nigga re-up money once and he traded on me for a Spanish bitch that lived in the projects. I mean, I was homeless at the time, but I still gave you re-up money. The plan was to get the dream going, get us together. The fuck? This bitch could only give you a food stamp card because she ain't had no job. Wasn't doing shit. But okay, I digress. Sorry, I'm projecting. I'm still healing, and I tell you that every time.
I feel you. I'm not the healed version of myself either.
You
I'm
know, I'm
just
still working on it.
I'm just living with the fact that I know I'll be healed soon.
Right, that part.
Yeah.
That part.
Yes indeed.
Oh, real quick, back to Rolling Loud. So, can we talk about Sweetie shooting her shot to somebody in the audience?
I'm gonna tell you before you say that,
Mm-hmm.
I made a tweet that said women temporarily lose their minds at age 29. And that tweet was directly in reference to that post.
Yo, I cannot.
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you
I
just like
can't.
this. Based on my experience with women, the women that been around,
Mm-hmm. I
everything
got a
be
question. Why do all female performers got to wear booty shorts to where their butt cheeks is coming? The cuff of their ass is coming out at the bottom, and every time they always do this signature move where they throw their hands up and they turn around and shake their ass. It's like, bro, keep it to OnlyFans. We want to see. I agree with
hold
the
on,
ass. What?
hold on.
What?
I'm gonna tell you two
Because if
words,
men don't go up there shaking their dicks around, and
but
every except for Maxwell, except for
I'm about to
Maxwell.
say, hold on though.
But what if everybody was Maxwell?
Hold on though. Hold on. Let me just leave this little tidbit with you.
All right,
If I had washboard abs
you be
and a
shaking your
nice
dick everywhere.
looking chest, I would never wear a fucking shirt. Do you
Okay,
know why?
why?
Sex sells.
Uh
The
huh.
idea of sex sells even more.
Oh man.
There you
But we
go.
already like her because she's pretty and her music's dope. Well, I mean,
Actually,
but
her
if
music
you
is questionable. We like
okay,
her
I
because she got a nice little golden tone.
wait a goddamn minute. You know I'm all for what's that? Moretta. I like her better than Lotto. I like motherfucking God damn it, what's her
Nah,
name?
I tell you,
Flo Millie. I like Flo
but
Millie better than her. And they what the fuck? They
who
chocolate. No
but
offense
who's
to
gonna get the
anybody.
better
I'm just
reaction? The
there.
girl
No.
that's wearing the booty shorts and shaking that ass on stage, or the girl that's just trying to prove she a dope rapper?
Well, by the right people, you know.
But the right people ain't the masses, baby.
Okay. Well, I support chocolate. I support not having to be an OnlyFans performer on stage at the same damn time because I'm not trying to be rude or anything, and I'm not saying I don't like it. You know, I like looking at ass as much as the next person, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, it just becomes played out. That's like if every porno was the same, every goddamn performance is the same, every goddamn is sparkling lights and butt shaking. Like, I feel like it's literally the same OnlyFans content over and over again. You ever see a girl oil her ass up? And once you see it, it's not even that great after you see it over. Okay, it might get a little better with the bigger the ass or maybe a different person. I don't know, but I'm sick of the shit. It's like, damn, bro. And that's not coming like out of nowhere. And I just want the comment that because she light skinned and blah blah boo hoo. Boo hoo. I liked Lotto in the beginning of her career because I felt she was hungry and genuinely wanted her talent to be seen. Now it's more she's a walking billboard for BBL and light skins and goddamn lace fronts. Like, where is the motherfuckers? Like, what's her name? Tara Whack. Like, what are they ever allowed? Like,
You know why they not at Rolling Loud, baby?
Why?
All I'm gonna tell you is, look, Saweetie ain't got no damn song. How many? She got maybe one song that's worthy. Well, maybe two. She
Can
might
we
got
talk
two songs,
that
huh?
weren't? Can we talk? Do you got any songs that weren't originally jacked from like Eating Twins or anybody?
That song with Doja Cat. Oh no. Yeah, that's my best friend. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah,
I
that one.
feel like
That's
we.
an original song.
All right, maybe not. Okay.
But I mean, she got one or two songs.
And I'm not saying that these people don't deserve to be a Rolling Loud. I'm not even saying they're not talented to each his own, because I like some people that other people might be like. Like I've listened to my rock music or my goddamn alternative, whatever you want to call it, pop, all that shit. And the niggas that be around me always give me the what the fuck are you listening to? Or blah blah. So I guess each his own. You're entitled to feel the way you want to fucking feel. But at the same motherfucking time, it's just like, can we have a little diversity? Can we have a little bit like the only dark skinned girl I see winning technically is JT. Like I mean, as far as rappers go, where the fuck is everybody? Why ain't that JT's on Rolling Loud or was on Rolling Loud? Like I'm not
Well,
saying anything against her. I'm just saying in general, like there's more people that I feel lyrically would fucking slaughter the people they choose, or at least yeah. Let me just leave it at that because
it's a
fuck,
it's a lot of this shit be very cloudy too.
very cloudy and colorless. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, it's very clouty. Yeah, yep. Very cloudy and very colorless. That's a yep. And they know we could get this girl with this fake body to shake her ass to her mediocre music, and people are gonna talk about it.
Right.
It's a bunch of, like you said, it's a bunch of nice ass female rappers that can spit, that
Mhm.
I definitely feel like might deserve the shot more than Saweetie. Saweetie got a brand already.
And
She already doing her thing, but like,
I'm not gonna lie, I love me some Meg. And for I think last summer and some of this year, I was like Meg out like something for the holidays. I would say at least 5+ songs on there. I don't know. But at the same time, I feel like everything sounds the fucking same. Jump on the dick in a bit, in a bit, in a bit, in a bit. Pussy is good and bitch it like that's all I'm hearing at this point. That's all I'm hearing is I got good coochie and take his fucking money, and I got good coochie and he gives me all his money, and I got good coochie, so that's why I deserve his money. Like that's where I'm at with it.
well, there's
Sick as
it's been a
shit.
movement.
Where's Lauren Hill? Where's all the people that? God damn it! I'm gonna start listening to the
Lauren
brand.
Hill's just late to
I
her
told you
performance. That's all.
I like her music. What'd you say?
She's just late to the performance. She on there.
I'm so sick of mother. I'm just sick. I'm just sick.
I
Oh
know
shit.
that
Speaking
wasn't the best joke, but
speaking of Flo Millie, my I would say I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with her, but I do like her. I just like everything about her. I like she's natural. I like she's chocolate. I like she's natural in chocolate. And when I say natural, yes, she wear makeup here and there, but you also see her face bare a lot. And on top of that, she's not pressed to get titties in a BBL. Like I respect women like that because it's like, bro, you don't have to follow the current of the wave. Like everyone want to be Mr. Me Too. That's what a lot of y'all motherfuckers are. Y'all ant built bitches and the ones that felt like I gotta get this body because the world wants me to. Like Mr. Me fucking too. And so anytime I see a slender or overweight BBW, little BBW, it don't fucking matter. I see people with fucking real ass stretch marks, real ass sag tits, or real ass perk tits, or fucking butt cheeks that look like they're proportionate to their thighs. I want to give you a hug and a heart and say thank you because natural bitches are dying out. We're like the last of a dying breed out here, and it's like damn. It's like like, all right, go ahead. I'm sorry, but anyway, Flo Milli under fire over Whitney Houston bar. High like Whitney, I feel like every woman. I mean, people have said way worse, but okay. Yeah, she said highlight Whitney Houston. Now I feel like every woman. And then someone said if Nikki could say like Michael Jackson, Doctor, they killing me. Flo could say this shit. Shut up. I agree. Someone said this is completely unnecessary. Someone said Julia Bar a bar girl cry. She could be referring to several things. And then someone said, "Oh God, shut up, Whitney Barr has been for far too long." Okay, yeah. Y'all need to leave that young lady the fuck alone. And that's all. How important considering she needs all the she can get. Because when Whitney was her age, too, she already had the number one sick. Let's hope Flo really catches up soon. Okay. Someone said, "No, going to skip this album. You will surely miss out on your 0.4 cents of streams." Oh my God, the internet is undefeated. Oh,
He was breaking
oh
up a
man.
little bit on that one, but not a lot.
Basically, they just talking shit. Still got time to delete this, babes. Damn bitch, you ran out of captions. Someone says this tweet is trash. Your metaphor is trash. I didn't think that was trash, but okay. I like Whitney Houston, Full Millie. I'm obsessed with this line. This capture. I mean, all right, we're just gonna let this go. Yeah,
Man,
the girl to fuck up. Okay, y'all literally was putting Emmett Till and fuck. What was that, Lil Wayne?
it was a lot. Yeah, it was Lil Wayne.
Oh,
I
all
don't.
right. Oh, all right. And that young man was murdered, maliciously, violently, fucking brutalized. And motherfucker, y'all smoking on Tuka? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious right now?
We live in the era where you can smoke on the ops, but you can't say nothing bad about people who's already dead because it offends them too.
I'm sure Whitney is not looking down, up, round, anywhere, worrying about fucking what the fuck this, no offense, little girl is rapping. I'm pretty fucking sure. I would think that's the last thing I'd be thinking about in the afterlife. Heaven, hell, fucking dark place with scary walls like bones. I don't know. Shit. Any
My opinion on that is they are going people we live in a generation where they're just going to come at artistic expression in any form at any time. And um we live in an era where other people will be more butthurt for something that probably ain't even tied to them more so than things that actually will happen to them.
mm, mm,
You
mm.
know, like look, and I'm not even going to exclude myself from the situation because I report on certain topics with a lot of passion. So I'm not going to exclude myself, but I will say that this generation needs to get a grip. Like 30 making these comments to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a certain segment of people, and all of those people are kids to us, or to me
What's
at least.
going on? So this situation happened in a country I don't think I can even pronounce.
Mm.
But if you want to, it's on Hollywood Unlocked. It says Uber Eats driver thrown off a bridge during argument it was in Mexico, but that's not what I could pronounce. It was a whole different thing, and then it was another one that talked about what you normally talk about, guys reacting better. So basically, it says Dallas woman assaulted by man in road rage incident over and offers a reward for his identity.
Yeah, that I seen that story this morning, and that shit. Uh, that assault. I can't speak on the Uber driver shit.
Did you see the video?
People, no, people. Well,
I,
well, the Uber driver shit. No, people are weird. But that assault that road rage incident where the dude hit the woman, I did see that.
mm-hmm.
I didn't necessarily want to talk about it because I'd be just tired of talking about niggas putting their hands on women. I feel like it falls on deaf ears when we like, dog, man, you are a fucking man. Keep your hands to your fucking self. You are way stronger than this girl. Even if the girl is bigger than you in size, you're stronger than her. So you need to fucking chill out and relax. But men are just wired completely different than we was even taught to be wired a few years ago. So it's kind of I don't know. It's touch and go.
And the woman, the 50-year-old woman that owns the daycare, that's her husband. Her name is Shantira Weems. And again, free that woman. But go ahead.
Yeah. So but But men, I could talk to them blue in the face. I'm not a perfect nigga. I put my hands on more than one woman. I'm not a perfect guy. What I will say though is every female that I've ever put my hands on, we're cool. Like,
Oh,
we're
damn.
cool. We have a great relationship, a great rapport. And they have understood the error in my ways. I understood even more the error in my ways. And so I've been able to healthily push a lot of things forward. And I've properly apologized and admitted all my wrongs to those people. So that's why I could get up here and be like, nigga, stop hitting these women because it really ain't worth it. It make you look weak. I've appeared very weak in those moments. And so that's why I be trying to tell niggas, y'all gotta chill out because y'all look weak. I don't care what the reason was. Y'all
Mm,
look weak. Did they try to kill your child? Then all right. Fuck it. Y'all look weak. Did they try to threaten your life? Then all right, y'all look weak. Did they try and threaten a large amount of your bag? Did they try to threaten your freedom? No. If all those questions are no, nigga, y'all look weak. Stop putting your hands on women. Like, in discussion. And everything I went through, all of my incidents, all of them happened longer than 5 years ago. Every last one. Every last one. Some of them happened like 12, 13 years ago, long time ago, when I wasn't properly able to properly channel what my emotions and thoughts were doing. Ever since I've been able to properly channel what my emotions and thoughts are doing, I
mm-hmm.
haven't had those issues. And that's what I want to preach to the men out there that just might be on some, oh, fuck that bitch. I hit that bitch, gorilla pimp. All that shit's whack. All that shit's whack. All that shit's whack. The only way you should be putting your hands on a woman is during intercourse when you smacking that ass.
I got a question. Is Lil Murder gay or something?
On the show, he is. Off the show, I'm not. I don't believe he is off the show.
Oh, because they were talking about what you said about Blueface. One of the judges for Bad Boys auditions.
So you saying it?
Yeah, I didn't see what his mama said, but I definitely see that his ass is judging the LBGT. Yeah.
Look, man, there's a real agenda, and I won't talk about it. Every time I talk about the agenda to emasculate men, people will just
Mm,
say I come off as A, being a hater, B, being insensitive, or C, not being with it. So I won't talk about it, but I've said it millions of times.
mm,
They even man, it's a lot going on in this world. They put a lot of chemicals and a lot of foods and a lot of shit that we don't know, and it turns a lot of things to go a lot of ways. We don't want to admit to it because motherfuckers will be like, oh, you ignorant. What do you mean? But no, you go to a grocery store, 90% of that shit is killing us, even the shit in the produce department. So I'm not going to go there with that agenda, but there's definitely shit going on to normalize behavior that wouldn't normally be normalized. This isn't Rome. There's no shortage of females. If you ain't attracted to females, that's cool. If you ain't attracted to men and you're a female, that's cool. I'm never against gay people. I do be against the agenda that gets promoted. You know what I mean? Like,
mm.
and a lot of backlash should be like, well, there's a lot of straight on straight over sexualization going on too.
But
Yes, it's all a problem. It's not.
I mean, I just found out that there was Negroes around this place where I live at that people know and know, and these motherfuckers are low key popular within the gay and straight, and everybody kind of know who they are, and these motherfuckers run around here, drugging drug dealers and fucking them and telling everybody. So
Oh, huh.
there's that.
See, and all all I can end this statement on saying, because I will get blatantly disrespectful, so I'm not trying to go there. What I'll end it in saying is like, fuck shit will beget more fuck shit. Like, dumb shit will beget more fuck shit. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, dumb shit beget more dumb shit. Like, people are literally, we live in such a I want to be like, and we look, Petty on the Rocks fall guilty into trying to tell the story first as well.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that I can't speak for your side of Petty on the Rocks, but this side of Petty on the Rocks, oh, I see a story, I'm trying to run with it, report on it, bam, let's
Mm-hmm.
get it out. Let's get it out because We gonna report it faster than the podcast I listen to report shit. We report it first. So like I like that. But it also hurts the universe sometimes because when you first, you're not always right. You just first. And people could run with that information when you first report it. And so I only say that because there's no excuse why niggas should be running around drugging drug dealers
Mm-hmm.
and raping them and getting clout off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Attention is the attention is the worst drug known to man that isn't sugar.
Mm.
Number one is attention. Number two is sugar. Before we get into anybody's vice, like before we get into any cigarettes, beer, weed, whatever, the first drug is attention. Once you can rid yourself of wanting attention, then I feel like you've elevated in a different space. But at some point, we all want attention
Oh,
for some bracket of time.
oh, okay. Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
So, why did Kim literally cut off her comment off of like, I would say she got one, two, three, four, the first six posts.
Uh-huh.
So, like all six of them, well, her first one, you can leave a comment, but the rest after that, you can't leave a comment. Like where she got it working for your good. I'm assuming that's her album or song she has. And her now available on all digital outlets definitely has it where you can't comment. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
I came over here to be messy because Funky Daniva, and I love him. He basically, do what he does. If you don't know who that is, Google him because he's fucking hilarious. But anyway, and he's a commentator. He's a commentator. He talks about shows and basically the shit that be going on. So anyway, he put it's Kim Burrell out here calling people ugly as if this wasn't her years ago. It's funny how a gastric bypass will change your attitude. You wasn't talking this big when you were this big. I need you to humble thyself, Miss Burrell. You were a telegram away.
you breaking up.
He said, "Need you to humble thyself, Miss Burrell. You were a telegram away from my 600-pound life."
Yikes.
I'm not gonna lie, she's not that flattering to be talking about anybody. And I'm not even saying I'm not flattering, but that's what I feel like. You know, you told her. Let's keep it at that because as soon as you think you doing good, somebody will come and tell you look like a horse.
I
So,
ain't gonna lie, I had a random DM from somebody. Well, it wasn't a random DM. I ain't gonna hold you. I
uh,
thought I was sending a message to somebody. I was sending a message to the wrong person. Now, I didn't say anything crazy to that person first, but they responded like, I don't know you, you ugly ass nigga.
no, they didn't.
Nigga, did they? I
Not,
motherfucking
not my bird.
commenced to telling her that bitch without that makeup, you ain't getting no looks without that makeup, little bitch. And she was like, I never talked to nobody like you. I'm like, look, dog, you got a lot of attention towards ugly old me. I don't know what's disturbing your spirit, but
Bro,
you take
they-
care of yourself. And with that type of attitude, whoever you putting your soul on is suffering too.
oh shit, I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Fuck all that.
I would just think about all the people who don't like me, all the people who could have possibly stalked my fucking webcam just to talk shit on me about situations they are not going to help. They are like, okay, so real quick, I know this is segueing off of what we're about technically, and this could be B side, but I'm gonna bring it over here to the A side. So long story short, I was webcamming and somebody came in there and was just talking all this shit to me. Like, this person has to know me because where the fuck did this person come from? Because only person I know that like I got at least 5 people that I'm probably like their arch nemesis on some. They just hate my life or they're just so mad. I don't even fucking know. But this person was talking personal shit, talking about, oh, you don't have your kids. Oh, da da. Then they said something that I don't even know who it could have been. It could have been my baby father with the receding hairline that got beat up by a person who do drugs or did drugs. I don't know. Still do drugs, but he got beat up by a Percocet, and that don't make no fucking sense. And his father had reached, but we're not going to talk about it. So, and he got 6 kids, but whatever. So I'm just like, who could this be? Could it be the handicap, like mental handicap? I don't know. But another thought, it could have been, I don't, because the person said something about, oh, you're mad because I went to the store and never came back. I'm like, there's only one person that ever stayed with me and then kind of just dipped, and I found their STD medicine in my closet, and I'm like, is it that person? Longer story short, I forgot what was my point to. Damn.
Your point was people are going to be rude and go out their
Oh yeah,
way to be disrespectful, but their
yeah.
soul isn't there. It's their soul that
That
isn't right.
that was the point. That was what I was trying to say, because you were talking about the girl with the dirty spirit. You call
Yeah.
her demon, dirty spirit, because when you walk around here thinking that you look better than somebody, that's all you can say, because you're clearly hurting and protecting, because you know you're probably not worth shit right now in your life, especially mentally. So all
And
you do is go off the physical, and then half the time, yeah, that makeup shit and that like, I can't stand women like that. I cannot.
oh, and I'm gonna tell you what bothered me more about that. I don't mean to cut you off. What bothered me more is my page. My page is a public page when you get on it. If you go on, my real page. It's a public page. So you go on it, you see all my pictures. Her shit private.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, Slim, you got the opportunity to see exactly who I am, and I accidentally messaged you. You ain't even give me the chance to apologize for accidentally messaging you before you just came at a nigga like, Slim, who the fuck are you? Like,
Exactly.
and why? Who the fuck are you and why? And what is going on in your life to where you have to be miserable to people
And
you
just
don't even
that.
know?
Yo, the person who was talking shit to me, this motherfucker had 15 pages, bro. I lie to you not. They came back with no less than 6, 7 pages. Literally. Like, they came in, I was minding my business. Somebody was like, I guess, quote unquote, trying to bag me. And the person was like, oh, so you want to be a stepdad? You're a sucker and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck? So I blocked them and they came right back. And it was like a fat neck black bitch, another black bitch, and I don't give a fuck. If they were white, I would call them white bitches. You know how people do. Oh, she
Mm-hmm.
on black women. Ah, just like motherfucking I'm not gonna say no names, but a person keeps pushing that Cardi B's a colorist. I don't really believe it, and I
She called some bitches roaches though.
okay, the fuck, I call people motherfucking roaches that are light skinned, that are white, like the fuck.
But no, the people were dark skinned, if I'm
Oh,
not mistaken.
that's
So
because they choose to claim that they're roaches. The fuck? If someone called me a Magilla gorilla, you think I'm gonna be mad about that? No, because I know I don't look like no monkey, and I know I'm not no fucking monkey, bitch. A monkey can't give you the middle finger like this. So,
I
I
don't know. Monkeys be flipping the bird. I'm fucking with you. I'm
the
fucking
point,
with you. I'm fucking with
I feel like people are just reaching harder than they should. So basically, she got into it with the shade room and called the lady names or whatever, whatever. My point is, I feel like Cardi would have did the same if the girl was white, Spanish, whatever, whatever, because that's kind of who Cardi is. But at the same time, as soon as she did it, it was like, oh, why are you attacking a black blogger? Why are you attacking? So it's okay for her to attack white ones. So that means you're fucked up in that way of thinking, or y'all wouldn't have a problem if the lady was white. Secondly, it's not her fault that the people that do attack her be black. The fuck? Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand it, because it's like she can't win for losing. And there's people that said worse. I mean, what's that man off of Seinfeld that was saying nigger? Calling people
you. Oh
nigger.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's people literally using nigger. I'm pretty sure that Cardi would have been said the nigger where best. What the fuck would she get pregnated by a black man for? I know there's such thing of fetishizing and all that shit, but she doesn't seem, I don't get that vibe from her. I don't. And I feel like I can smell a colorist a mile away, and I don't really get that vibe from her. I feel like it's unfortunate circumstances in the wrong place at the wrong time. So it comes off. Like, if every time I got in an argument with a white person, you would be like, damn, this bitch is racist. She only will argue with white people. She don't got the same energy for black. Like, it's just happened that way. Like, I seen a girl, you know what? Fuck that. Anyway, back to what I was about to say before I thought about the other thought that cut off the other thought. I be sitting here thinking about all the people that don't like me and stuff like that. And I was just thinking, there's literally a bitch out there that look like Prince that called me ugly or she tried to come at me about my looks, and I'm like, I just seen a picture of Prince like earlier today when I was scrolling, and
Mm-mm.
I was like, damn, this bitch look like Prince. That would have been a good one. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't stoop that low, baby.
I still said it because I'm thinking. And Prince is not an ugly guy, but I mean, a girl that looks like Prince is not. All right. Anyway, I digress. I'm happy. I'm loved. I'm safe. Even though AT&T took $200 out of my friend's account today, but
Yeah, that's something else. That's some bullshit right there. These companies, this auto pay bullshit is bullshit, man.
but you know what's so fucked up? He literally was like, and don't make sure my car is not on there. Da 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 da. I said, all right, cool. So when the like when you pay the bill, because I sent him the money, he paid for it with his card because I didn't have my card. So when it asked, do you want to keep this on file? I absolutely said no. We joked about it, and it was just that. Now this motherfucker is off in Miami trying to live his best life and woke up to $200 being taken out of his account. Now I gotta fucking fix the situation. Like, oh, other than that, I'm happy though.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours.
I'm blessed. As much as many people that don't like my black ass or could care less for me, there's at least enough to love me that I know they love me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everybody's, if you got one person that love you, you're fucking blessed and you're lucky, because you could be the dirty demon where no one fucking likes you, no one cares about you, and quite frankly, they're just using you for your time because you possess some type of benefit, but you're really a piece of shit ass person. Like Prince. She's fun
Mm-hmm.
to smoke with, she's fun to turn up with, but the bitch is a shitty ass friend. So, I digress.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Anything else you would like to talk to the people about, Vern? Because we have been talking for an hour and 20 motherfucking minutes.
To be honest, I'm going to close it now so we could have more topics on the next episode.
Okay.
I did want so we guys, I believe we might have another episode, I guess tomorrow.
Well, I don't know if you're busy today, but I definitely wanted to put something on the B side today.
Oh, we will do something on the B side today as well.
So, what's today? Sunday?
Yep.
So the next episode for the Side A podcast will be
If not tomorrow, Tuesday for
Tuesday.
sure.
Yeah. Tuesday for sure.
Yep.
So this has been another episode of Petty on the Rocks. Sorry we didn't have our sound effects today, but you know how that be.
And I'm sorry that the police don't like me talking about Rolling Loud being in conjunction with the
Yeah,
police
that
to
shit
take
was
down all the
wild.
black people. I was sounding so eloquent too. That's the shit that blows me. When I'm sounding good at break up, when I'm nigga, 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 fuck nigga, bitch, da 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 da. It's clear as day. The fucking universe we
Yo,
live in.
right, that part. I wonder if YouTube have taken down any more of our videos that say a lot of bad things. And not bad things like malicious things, but bad words.
I don't. They might, but they might not. Cause I believe sometimes it's labeled as explicit. So once it's labeled as
I mean,
explicit,
I click the explicit button every fucking time. So,
yeah. So you know.
all right, you guys. Well, this has been another long ass episode of Petty on the. Wait a motherfucking minute. Wait. Pause.
All right.
Shout out to the freaky bitch that licked Sukihana's fucking feet straight off the hill or whatever the fuck shoes she was wearing. You a freaky ass bitch. And I'm sorry, there's no fan I love that. No, I'm not fan. There's no celebrity I love that much that would lick his toes. I would lick my husband's toes if I had one before Sada Baby. And y'all know I'm obsessed with Sada Baby, but it is what it is. I'm also not going to get a tattoo with a nigga, but people have done it. So, and there's a lot of, I would say there's a handful of people that I probably would just look at them in amazement, like, oh my God, I'm right in front of you. Oh my God. But I'm not licking your motherfucking feet straight off the motherfucking shoe. No, not happening.
Yeah,
So,
that's something. That's something different.
and she was a girl. And she was a cute girl. Not saying that, ugly girls would do it. I'm just saying, I just didn't expect that from that person. Even though I don't know her, but it just She didn't look like she would just say, Sukihana, let me put my feet in your mouth. I mean, let me put your feet in my mouth. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
All right, for real, for real. This has been another episode of Petty on the Rocks. Make sure you guys hit us up on our link tree if you want to catch up on all 50 plus episodes. It's linktree / Petty on the Rocks. The POTR is down and it may not be up for a little bit. We're not sure. But make sure you follow us on Twitter. Vern, would you like to give them your Twitter?
Vernon Petty _OTR. Yep,
Is,
that's my Twitter.
is it really that long?
I think it's that.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well,
Yep, that's
follow
what it
the
is. Vernon
podcast.
Petty _OTR. Yep.
Okay. Well, follow the podcast Twitter, which
And
is, what is it? Petty OTR podcast. Right?
I believe so. Let's see.
Our
Yep,
podcast.
yep. Petty OTR podcast all together. No
And we're
underscore.
on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Speaker, Anchor, Amazon, Google Podcasts, you know.
We're everywhere. So tell a friend to tell a friend and to tell a friend to tell another friend, another friend.
And shout out to my other stalker. I mean, that same stalker that was like, "Oh, ain't nobody listen to your podcast." Bitch, I already said 4 people listen to it. You still could be listening.
And you listening to it too if you stalker saying nobody listen to it.
I know, bitch. I'm sorry. That's why I blocked out those states, which I only got haters in the DMV and in Pennsylvania. And nobody else around the world is worried about my black ass, even if his bitches around.
Actually, it's a nigga on the West Coast that be hating big time, but he's just doing it real subtle. But we gonna leave him alone
On me?
because I don't want no smoke with his bitch ass. Yes.
Oh shit! Where's what? Do I be missing it? What?
Nah, you talk about it. It's mainly on the B side, but you be talking about that nigga. You ain't talked about him in a while because he ain't popped up in a while. But yeah, he a hoe.
You
He bitch
talk
ass
about
nigga.
Mac Hot Wheels. All right.
Yeah.
Bet.
Motherfucking.
Bet.
We gonna call him Tim Adams.
Yo,
We gonna call him fucking Roland Ray.
we gonna call him $1,000 baby. I don't know.
something.
Or
We gonna
God
call him Professor X.
nigga, I'm done. Professor, I sit in my BMW, but I'm arguing with a bitch that live in an efficiency. All right. Or what is it? I think he said a BMW. It might have been a Mercedes. I don't know. But I mean, your car note and your motherfucking, because I know it ain't paid off. You got 2 hoes, apparently. I don't know. But car note and your motherfucking insurance costs more than my rent, probably. So I would worry about those things instead of me. Little old bald headed me.
Yeah, man. Stay blessed and stay married.
Right. Leave people alone. If you don't like them, move on. Like, shout out to the people who don't care for me and don't bother me. Like, I love y'all. And I will always love y'all. And I even love the motherfuckers that bother me. It's just, find a better hobby and at least get paid to do so. Like,
or at least pay me if you bother me this much. You could, my cash out work, motherfucker.
yeah, right. That part. But anyway, I digress. You guys have a blessed Sunday. Stay up. Stay away from people that try and keep you down. And mind your motherfucking business. And if somebody don't like you, don't waste your energy being
Trying
upset.
to fuck him.
Yeah, because I point motherfuckers is obsessed with me. Then I'm probably going or text like, maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, but sometime, somewhere in the fucking future. I heard your little podcast, bitch. Ain't nobody worried about you, bitch. But you listen. Thank you.
So that means you worried.
I should
Real
caption,
worried.
if you don't like me, listen to this. But nah, all right. I digress. All right. We out of here.
All right. Oh, thank you guys. This has been another lovely episode of Petty on the Rocks. And we will see or hear from you guys soon.
You ain't gonna do your yeah.
Oh, yeah.